When you left Ottawa this summer, it almost felt like it was a death in the family throughout the city. Did that reaction surprise you?
Yes and no, I guess. I wasn't there till beginning of August. We were there for 3 weeks, and when I was out in town, people were, great, and just mentioning that it's sad to see you go, but we wish you all the best, and thanks for everything you did. So I can't say I saw that myself. That grieving process. I know I was, I guess, a celebrity in the city, but I think I didn't know how big I was at times. I guess. I think that's the feeling I have. I still care deeply about the city, so but how big? I don't think I totally grasped.
How did it get to where we've gotten to?
Negotiations, didn't really go anywhere, or where I would like them to go. And then, we got to the grace period of 2 days before the free agency where other teams could talk to you, and there were some teams that were interested, and that's really when I started thinking about maybe this is an opportunity for me to try something else. And from there on, things happened pretty quick.
If before late June, Daniel, the Senators came to you with a 2-year deal, are we having this conversation right now?
It's hard to say because that's a hypothetical question, and I don't feel I can even put myself in those thoughts. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and I feel this is one of those times.
You're a pretty private guy. What was it like this summer when everything kind of came out? I was just wondering if that bothered you at all.
Not really. That's part of business as well, and I think both sides told their story, and both parties have moved on with their challenges.
You'll play the Senators here twice before returning to Ottawa. Have you thought at all about going back there?
I have a little bit, but not that much. I think the way the schedule works out, we're going to play them twice here at the Joe, and I'm going to answer all the questions, and it won't be that new, I guess, when we do go to Ottawa. So it works out kind of nice that when I'm there, I think it's going to be extremely emotional, but I think I would have dealt with most of all the media and everything beforehand, and that works in my favor, and it makes me feel more comfortable.
Why Detroit, Daniel? And now that you've been here, is it kind of validating that decision?
Well, you never know how things are going to turn out, but it's been a really good fit for me and my family. Obviously Detroit, the way they play as well, the players they have, and also the family situation. Those are the things that all worked in favor for Detroit, and made it very attracting for me or for us to come here. And so far, especially on the family side, which I see as extremely important, and seeing my kids are doing well in school and with sports, and feeling comfortable, that tells me that it's been a good choice.
When you scooped up the puck after the playoff loss to Pittsburgh, did you think that was it, that you weren't returning to Ottawa next season?
Not really. I didn't at all, and I think now, and because of this situation I'm in, the small details get magnified and analyzed in ways that maybe is a little bit far-fetched at times, and I understand that, and that's fine.
When you were asked in the playoffs last spring of whether or not you thought the Senators could come back against Pittsburgh, you answered, not really. It hit me then, maybe this guy doesn't think they can win a cup here. Did you think if you remained in Ottawa, the Senators had a chance at winning the cup?
I think they could have been. No question. I think there's more to that comment than what people make, but that's for another story. But I think we all know in today's NHL how competitive it is. You'll ask any of the 30 teams. You make it into the playoffs, you feel you have a chance, and you could go all the way. So that's not going to change. That's the objective of every team. And once you feel you're comfortable in the playoffs, you look at the top 4 seed and try to start at home ice. But the last few years have shown that get into the playoffs and you give yourself a chance.
I know you said it's another story for another day, but you said there was a lot more that meant that the not really comment. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit? And
no, I think that's for another day.